What if I told you that one of the biggest rock bands in history was changed forever by a single decision? For more than 30 years, Richie Sambora wasn't just Bon Jovi's lead guitarist, he was the band's secret weapon, co-writing legendary hits like Livin' on a Prayer, Wanted Dead or Alive, and You Give Love a Bad Name. Millions of fans believed Bon Jovi would never be the same without him. But in 2013, just hours before a major tour performance, Richie disappeared, leaving fans shocked and the music world full of questions. Was it because of money? Was there a fight with Jon Bon Jovi? Did fame finally become too much? Or was there a much deeper personal reason that changed everything? Stay with me until the end, because the real story behind Richie's departure is far more emotional and complicated than most people realize. Richie Sambora joined Bon Jovi in 1983 and quickly became far more than just the lead guitarist. His blues-inspired solos, distinctive backing vocals, and songwriting partnership with Jon Bon Jovi helped transform the band into one of the biggest rock acts in the world. Throughout the 1980s and 1990s, the duo created timeless anthems that sold millions of albums and filled stadiums across the globe. On stage, Jon and Richie had incredible chemistry, making it seem like nothing could ever break their partnership. But behind the scenes, years of constant touring, recording, and living under intense public pressure slowly began to take their toll. Richie struggled with personal issues, including alcohol addiction, and entered rehab more than once. He was open about the challenges he faced, and while he returned to performing after treatment, balancing fame, health, and family became increasingly difficult. Around the same time, his personal life was also under the spotlight after his divorce from actress Heather Locklear and the responsibility of raising their daughter, Ava. As years passed, Richie began to realize that he had missed many important moments in his daughter's childhood because he was always on the road. Then came April 2013. Bon Jovi was in the middle of the massive Because We Can world tour when Richie unexpectedly left the band. Fans were stunned because there had been no warning. Rumors spread everywhere. Some claimed there had been a major argument with Jon Bon Jovi. Others believed Richie wanted more money or had relapsed into addiction. The band gave very few details, which only fueled more speculation. Jon Bon Jovi later described the departure as a personal matter and said the door remained open, but Richie never returned. Over time, Richie finally shared his side of the story. He explained that his decision was driven mainly by family. He wanted to spend time with his daughter during a crucial period of her life and felt that no amount of success could replace being present for his family. He admitted that after decades of non-stop touring, he needed a different life. While reports suggested there were creative and business disagreements within the band, Richie consistently emphasized that his daughter was the biggest reason for walking away. That decision surprised many fans because leaving one of the world's biggest rock bands at the height of a global tour meant giving up enormous financial opportunities and worldwide exposure. Yet Richie believed that some things were simply more important than fame. Jon Bon Jovi later acknowledged that the band's relationship had changed over the years. While he expressed disappointment about how Richie left, he also recognized Richie's incredible contribution to the band's legacy. Despite occasional comments in interviews that hinted at lingering frustrations, both men have spoken respectfully about each other's talent. Fans have continued hoping for a reunion, especially after Richie made a surprise appearance with Bon Jovi when the band was honored in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2018. Seeing Jon and Richie together on stage again reignited hope that the legendary partnership could return. Since leaving Bon Jovi, Richie has focused on solo music and collaborated with guitarist Orianthi, exploring new creative directions while enjoying a slower lifestyle. Meanwhile, Bon Jovi continued touring with guitarist Phil X, who brought his own energy to the band. Although Phil is an outstanding musician, many longtime fans still feel that Richie's unique songwriting, soulful voice, and unforgettable guitar solos are impossible to replace. Songs like Always, Bed of Roses, I'll Be There For You, and Livin' on a Prayer carry Richie's unmistakable musical fingerprint, reminding listeners why he became one of rock's most respected guitarists. Looking back, Richie's departure wasn't caused by a single dramatic event, but by years of personal struggles, changing priorities, and the desire to reclaim parts of life that fame had taken from them. His story is a reminder that even global superstars face difficult choices between career and family, success and happiness. Whether Richie and Jon Bon Jovi will ever reunite for a full tour remains uncertain, but one thing is beyond debate. Together, they created music that defined generations and continues to inspire millions around the world. Their partnership changed rock history forever, and even after going separate ways, their legacy remains inseparable. So, what do you think? Did Richie Sambora make the right decision by leaving Bon Jovi, or should he have stayed with the band? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this story and want more deep dives into the history of legendary rock bands and musicians, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss the next episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.